Hi, Brody. Hi, Stan. One of these days, I'm actually going to be able to, capture flats. It's kind of shocking. I haven't been able to do this yet. Hi, Pete. Hunter's got a really good idea about the southern pinwheel galaxy. Oof, I want to capture that one. Hi, Brian. I want to see where it is, though. I know it's obviously in the south and very low, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be a target I can stay all night on. That's what she said. Hello, Hunter. You rang? Yeah, Brody, it's been raining so hard. Today's pizza day. I had it delivered. I'm like, I'm not going out in this frickin' rain. Pizza day has gotten to the point now where our cousins just expect we're going to get pizza no matter what. So I got to pay to get it delivered. Rain nor shine. We have to get pizza on Wednesday now. I figure I'll turn this on for the public maybe in an at 9:30 and then 50 minutes or so. Pick the galaxy type from the drop down and not just the average spiral. Really? You think that'll make a difference? It was horrid. I mean, the only difference yesterday was SPCC gave me a completely green image, and the poor man's color calibration gave me fine colors. I don't even know if I want to go to the trouble of doing SPCC again. It will adjust because this was way off. So I'd be curious to see if you guys, when you process my data, if you actually use that. Alexa, when is the sunset in Austin?
Okay, here's Big Sky. In Austin, sunset will be at 7:50 p.m. today.
Oh boy. We're about 45 minutes early for me capturing flats. Yeah, I want to see. I think the southern pinwheel, I can capture it, but it would be at strange hours. What's the number for it again? The catalog? No, it's. I thought it was definitely up, Stan. Unless I was looking at the wrong one. M83. If people are planning on doing those messier marathons, an M83 can't wait until October or November, right? I thought that was all of the objects have to be in view at this time of year. Yeah. Okay. What? M83. Come on. Come on. M83. Right, there's two called. I noticed that, Stan. So let me see here. Here's M83. And if I could start capturing it right about there, say at 11:41 Starfront time. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could get about 5 hours a night on it, but I know we're not going to have enough clear skies until the moon comes back. Maybe. I would love to. This is a bright one, I assume, right? This is a cool target. I always wanted to capture this one. It's got so much detail in it. I'm trying to see the size. And it's a little bit bigger for me than the Whirlpool Galaxy. Yeah. Yeah, that's a cool one. Oof, so much detail. Is this one I need to capture HA for as well? M83. I'm going to put that in Sequence Generator Pro right now. I don't have it in Stellarium. I just look at the size, Stan. For galaxies, I compare the size and arc minutes to everything. I compare it to the Whirlpool Galaxy. I know because I know how the Whirlpool fits in my scope. So if it's bigger than the Whirlpool, I'm good. If it's smaller, I'm not that good. I mean, I know the Black Eye Galaxy is a little smaller right now than the Whirlpool, but I think it'll still be okay. But I should put that stuff into my scope. I mean, into Stellarium. Hello, Brandon. You know, I don't go to the trouble on these details, Stan. I do things the hard way. You don't think it's up a whole lot for Delaware? Oh, you know. Let's see. M83. Well, can I delete M94? That's definitely one I'm not going to go back and get HA for. Not interested. Do you guys still want me to capture HA for whenever I put my L Extreme back in? Do you want me to get HA for M106? I know I can think of 3 targets. There's still I want to get HA for the Cocoon. And what was the other one? There was now I can't remember. I lose track. It doesn't matter. What's done is done. Oh, okay. You want me to go back and get it for one M106? The problem for that is, I never give my L Extreme a fair shake. I only ever have it in when the moon is bright. That galaxy is so bright. Look how it looks in Sequence Generator Pro. Right. All you can do now, Hunter, is just get HA for galaxies. Oh, there was a. Oh, what was that? There was a target I saw. Did you see in that PDF? There is a target. I don't know if it's too low for you. I forget the name. That's M83. So it's possible I might go on that tonight. And what's the Black Eye Galaxy? Does that have a? Is that in the Messier catalog? Black Eye, or no? I don't even know how to. Is it Messier or Messier? And, oh, it's M64. 64. Yeah, that's what she's. I know. I thought that might. I didn't say it, but I thought it might sneak past you. Ooh, what star is next to M? Next to the Black Eye Galaxy? Ooh, that might look cool to get the Black Eye Galaxy and a bright star. You think? To get a nice bright with diffraction spikes, or no? What do you guys think? Should I include the bright star like that? Because you saw how I captured Vega. That looked pretty good. But so far away from the center might be a problem if I don't want a halo drifting away. I'll take an early look at it. Might have some giant spikes. Yeah, I know. I haven't tried it. Should I ignore it? What star is that? I know, and I'm already getting some feedback today, as I expected. Your pictures are great, great, Chuck. But why do you have diffraction spikes? Don't you have the curve mask? That's another way he's saying that he hates the spikes. I might just try a few images like that just to see. I'm just curious what I want to see what bright star that is. Oh, maybe it's not as bright as I thought. It doesn't even have its own name, or that can't be a double star. I don't know which star it is. What bright star is that? What is that? Artificial satellite. Hello, Perry. Maybe it's just blown out in Sequence Generator Pro. I still got time before I can capture flats, before I need to. What if I do 4 degrees? Does it still look like that? Yeah. Yes, no, maybe. I don't want to waste time if it's going to turn out bad. She says a lot on this channel. I don't know. Has anybody else tried to do that? Black Eye Galaxy. Wide field. Wide field. Maybe that star is really not as pronounced as I think it is. That's the Croc's Eye. Hmm. Maybe that star is not quite as bright as I think it is. Maybe I should just put it in the center. What do you guys think? I don't know. Looks like I'm going to have plenty of bright stars anyway around it. I think it belongs in the center, guys. I think I'm going to put the galaxy in the center. Well, even if I put it in the center, that star wants to make an appearance. Hmm. Get the IFN on top. Oh, look at that. Is that IFN? Or is that HA? Does that IFN look worthy of being included? Well, either way, it's going to be included. You know what? I'm going to frame it like this. Are we okay with this, guys? That's what I'm going to do. Or I could just go this way and get more IF. I don't think that IFN is so good looking. I'll get the galaxy, I'll get a bright star, and I'll get IFN. All in one shot. How's that? The decision is final. Okay, I got to get back now. I got to be ready for those, for the flats. I mean, no time to waste. I look pretty good. Okay. There's a rule of thirds. There was a theory I was trying to remember, and I looked it up. It's called the sunk cost fallacy. Like if you're watching a bad movie, do you continue to watch it to the end, even because you've got time invested in it already? And I was trying to think. I forgot what I was trying to apply it to, but it turned out it was the sunk cost fallacy. But I forgot what kind of conversation we were having. All right. Now I'm going to set up for the flats. We'll just start with 2 seconds. 2 seconds, 50. All right. May as well start all my software. Okay, okay. Unpark. Last time I couldn't do it because there were clouds in the sky. Does anybody know what the moon is at the moment? I know it's starting to get brighter again. The weather up in Detroit is horrific. Showers all day and thunder. Oh, you're about to get hit with strong winds. I know it's not time yet. If I start it now, the ADU will be 65,000. But I am ready. That's what she said. Thunder snow, that's different. Oh boy, bluegrass. That sounds like fun, actually. I love severe thunderstorms and tornado warnings. Although, has anybody here actually ever seen a tornado? I've never seen one. With your own eyes, have you guys ever seen a tornado? Maybe Hunter has. He's the weatherman. Wendy. Hello, Wendy. Wendy has seen one. Shit show in the Midwest. You've been inside a tornado twice. Holy crap. What, at your weather station, Hunter? You're probably well fortified. Are you a tornado chaser? You live in northeast Colorado. Oh, okay. We never get tornado. We get a lot of tornado watches, but I've never seen one. Nothing has ever hit Detroit. I know that. Maybe we're too close to the Detroit River. I don't know. A waxing crescent. Southwest Ohio. Hello, Muddy. 8% of rain. Oh boy. 8 inches of rain. Oh my gosh. Wow. Storm chasers ain't right. Zero meter club storm chasing. Holy crap. A huge one in Arkansas a few hours ago. You even follow the weather in Arkansas. Did you just see do you have like weather alerts for everywhere, Brody? You grew up in Grand Rapids. Oh, cool. A couple hours away from me. Less, actually. Wendy, are you a paying member or were you gifted a membership recently? I haven't seen you here before. Or have I? Still waiting for the hat to come off. Gifted. Oh, nice. Enjoy your 30 days. "30 days in the hole." All right, let's just see where we're at right now. I know it's going to be too bright. Oh, another Michigan person. I didn't know that, Muddy. I don't know where that is in Michigan. I was born in the city itself, Detroit. Ford Hospital, of course, it's named after a car company or the man. No t-shirt this time, Brody. I don't think those stars you mentioned will really be a problem. I think they're too small to really be a problem. Should I turn on tracking at least? Eh. Let's run this. Flats. Yeah, we're at a bit of convolution. What is that? If that's an extra step, forget it. Clown stamped them out. Yeah. I knew I was going to be too bright still. That was just a test that we're ready. Are you saying Blur X will get it out? I thought Blur X takes the place. I remember doing manually a deconvolution, but I thought Blur X takes the place of that. I really believe any possible stars will basically just disappear. Okay. I see. Brody, when you fixed the dew heater control box, where did you get those fuses from? Did you order them from Amazon? Excuse me. Is that the moon, or is that just a bright star? I think that might be the moon right here. You found them at AutoZone? Huh. We're still not even 20 minutes past sunset. Is it Jupiter? Yeah, I think it's the moon. Yeah. You made me open up Stellarium just to confirm this now. It's got a crescent, right. I was thinking, Jupiter with a crescent? How does that work? Right. Something has gone wrong with the solar system. The moon is, holy moly, over 20% illuminated. 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 It's getting bright again. What I noticed, though, is I can keep my broadband filter imaging with the moon. Over 40% is very, very bad, I notice, at a dark site. But I can keep my filter in the broadband filter in the RASA until the moon gets up to about 60%. Because when the moon is 60%, you still have time for it to set and capture many more hours after it sets. So I can wait that out. After 60%, it's in the sky too long. So 60% is my target. That's when I'll switch over to the L Extreme. Or capture a bright star like I did with Vega. That's why my L Extreme never gets a fair shake, because I only ever use it when the moon is very bright. Oh, wow, I didn't realize the moon and Jupiter were that close together. I just noticed it. That thing flapping around? Are you talking about my pier? That's my accessory bag. This? That's my accessory bag. That's where they keep my extra mask for the RASA, my filter. Let's try this again. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, we're still 65,000. I'm waiting to capture flats, everybody. That's what I'm waiting on. And after I capture flats, then I'll turn this on to the public. That's what she said. I really need a fudge bar right now. You guys mind if I go get some ice cream? You might hear me slurping. That's what she said. I said that on purpose. I said I knew that was I was setting myself up.
That's what she said.
She talks too much. I'm getting a fudgicle. I don't care if it annoys you guys. The freezer is right behind me. A fudgicle. Ice cream. Hunter's got a good idea to capture the southern pinwheel, but I think I'm going to have to skip it since the moon is coming back. I want to be able to capture at least one more object. And I think I only have half the night tonight for the Black Eye Galaxy. Fudgicle? I'm going to go on mute. You got sensitive gums? Ah, I love it. It's too low for you? Oh, sorry to hear that. Oh, okay. Is it just too low for your mount, Hunter, or do you actually have obstructions that low? Okay, we're in business. Hello, Astrolot. I'm almost ready to start capturing flats. She asked you, what are you watching? Oh, that's hilarious. I'm going back on mute. That's cold. We're still too high. Not this brand, but there was another brand. I think I told the story before, but man, they used to make me fart. And one time I had about 6 in a row, and I forgot, and my brother said, "Hey, you want to go to a movie?" And it was like the opening weekend for this movie, and I forgot I had just eaten 6 freaking fudgicles. And so as soon as we sat down, I'm scrunched between people, and I had to start ripping them. I didn't though. I would just go walk outside into the hallway and let them go. I would come back 5 minutes later, get up again. I completely forgot, because it takes a while for the farts to start coming. As soon as I got to the theater, I'm like, oh no, I forgot. But this brand doesn't make me do that. This is Kroger's. What are we at? We're still at 50,000 ADU. When should I start doing it, guys? When I hit about 35,000? Start really saving these off? It's the mean readout. It's a certain brightness I want to get my flats to. It's like when I'm imaging, I know I should be under 4,000 for it. It helps me know whether or not I'm overexposed. So I keep looking at this mean readout. About 35,000. So yeah, so Brian, when I'm looking at this readout and I'm doing broadband, if I'm over 4,000, I know something is wrong. Maybe the moon might be out, or maybe there's haze out there. So ADU is very, very good to help you determine how good the sky is. And once you're imaging a lot and you keep your eye on that mean readout, you start to understand, okay, where it should be. Oh, really? You never heard of that? Yeah. It's a good way to determine if you're overexposed. Holy shit. Okay, stop. I got to get started right now with the good stuff. Okay, I'm going to stop that. I'm going to reset the count. Edit progress. 0. Delete all that stuff. Okay, here we go. I'm going to keep everything here. I'm going to go 50. All right, well, we're at 33,000. That's okay. And it's gradually going lower because the sun is setting more and more. You see the stars racing across the screen. Because they're going across the screen, maybe they'll be averaged out and won't even show up, Brody. Since they're not staying in the same place, maybe they get averaged out. No? Hello, AstroCop. You can tell that already, Pete? Is it starting? Is the ADU starting to go too low? I could stop it at 20. Should I just keep capturing up to 50? It might go all the way down to 10,000 by then. Or should I stop it at 30 flats? No, it's fine. Okay. We're only halfway done. I have a feeling the ADU is going to drop below 10,000 by the time we're done. But we started at 33, so the average should be, you know, somewhere in the high teens or 20,000. 30 should be more than enough. You really want me to stop, Pete? I can stop at 30. We're past 30. I'll let it go to 35. Okay. On exit. I think my mount will automatically park itself now. Whoops. They are virtually black. Yikes. You can see the moon starting to get more bright as the sky gets darker. So yeah, I'm going to turn this on for the public maybe in 10 minutes. Ah. Texas is clearing up. My app says it's going to be clear for a while in Texas. Well, it says clear until 1 a.m. Ooh, and then there's rain in the morning, but it's clear tomorrow in the evening. Ooh. I'm just trying to think, I would rather capture the southern pinwheel. Let me see. Let me double check. It probably hasn't risen yet. I think that's a much more interesting target than the Black Eye Galaxy. I don't know what I said. You can. I've done it before. At one time, I was doing a public and whoops, and then I cut it off to a members, and they all got kicked out. Sorry about that. Kaboom! Yeah, it's hasn't even risen yet. Oh, wow. It doesn't even rise for another, probably not in view for 3 more hours. Oh, I might try that later, though, for the fun of it. M64, it's already in view. Not very high, but I can still start it. It's almost 20 degrees. I think that's Jupiter right under the moon. Can you see that? It's kind of small on the screen there. I don't know if you see that in the live stream. I close Sequence Generator Pro because it gets confused. After I finish flats, it thinks I'm done for the day. All right. Lights, 5-minute exposures, 500. I am ready to go. That's what she said. Oh, it hasn't even been not even close to an hour yet. I probably got about 10 more minutes. Like I say, if I can see Orion's belt, then I know I'm safe to start imaging, and I don't see any sign of Orion's belt. Should I invite the public now anyway? So we build up the suspense? We're almost ready to go, folks. I don't think it hurts. That's what she said. It's getting out of hand. You see, I just go into edit and I change it from members only to public. Midstream. Done. Save.
Screw the solar eclipse, Brody.
And poof, they all get kicked out. I'll see if the concurrent viewers goes up a little. But you know, when the media doesn't, oh, there's somebody. Hello, solar eclipse. Welcome. Yeah, hurry, do peeps.
Trouble with Scotland is that it's full of Scots.
Hello, everybody. In about 10 minutes, we're going to get started on the Black Eye Galaxy. Yeah, they can see. I don't know, Pete. I assume they're going to be able to see. There's only one video. There's not two different versions of the video, so the public will be able to see the entire thing. Was there something we didn't want the public to see? I hope not. Oh, you got a new name. Macer the Racer. Cool. Although I kind of like motors and rotors. Or Macer the Racer, motors and rotors. Well, they both rhyme. That's good. That's a good one. Macer the Racer. The moon is 22% illuminated, but that's not enough to cause any damage for broadband, and I'll be pointing far away from the moon. I absolutely love the galaxy that we processed yesterday. I love it. Doesn't that look cool? Isn't that freaking awesome? Oops. Yeah. Always the last picture I capture is my new favorite. Before this, my Needle Galaxy was my favorite. Now I love this one. I'm really glad I went after it. Now in Detroit, I really could barely see that outer ring here. Well, it's really spiral arms. But with Starfront, I didn't even have to make that. You saw me process. We didn't actually have to make that brighter. That's how bright it already was. When you have light pollution, you kind of have to go to work to try and get this stuff to show up, but it just showed right up with my data. That's 10 hours of data. Yeah, calendars. I know. I see a lot of people do that. I know. That's the thing, Stan. I have to take down all my old pictures and reprint them with the new ones. Calendar sounds like a lot of work. We used to sell calendars, though, back when I used to have my own internet business. It wasn't related to astronomy, and they did sell. We made a lot of money. Me and my brother used to do that. But now I'm averse to anything that resembles work. I mean, if I wanted to sell calendars, I mean, I got to package them myself, or can I team up with the print shop and have them ship it directly so I'm not involved? That's probably an option. Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth the grief if somebody complains or this or that. It's easy now. Yeah, I'm sure it's all automated. I certainly have a big enough social media presence to do that. It just doesn't really appeal to me. If I were younger, and and I still had a regular job, then making side money would be awesome to do. But I'm already retired, and that's a problem. My motivation is not there. They ship and print for the right. Okay. Like spot not yeah, like Etsy. What's it called? Spotify, not Spotify. What's the other one? I know there's Printify. I forget what these things are called. I actually have a print store. If people are ordering prints from me, they're not getting anything. I've ignored it. Shutterfly? Okay. Oh, Shutterfly. Is that what I'm thinking of? Shopify. That's it. Shopify. Right. Put my head on the calendar. I think I can see Orion's belt right there. I think I can see it. I think it's time to get started. The moon might be washing out a little bit of it. It really hasn't been an hour. I'm going to wait about 5 minutes. Oh, yeah, that's true. Right. You don't want gang tattoos on your body because they're deporting people to El Salvador. And you don't get a trial. They're shipping people out of here. Whether it's a mistake or not. Do you see that in the news? That's kind of scary now. They're actually scooping people up with no trial and sending them straight to an El Salvador prison. And the United States is paying El Salvador to host these people. Boy, scary times. Salvadorian vacation. There you go. Everything went up 60% today. You're kidding. You know, people were rushing to buy cars before that tariff goes into place. So Ford and General Motors both had actually a very good month of sales because everybody wants to buy before the tariffs. So their stock prices went up a little today. Oh, really, Astro Cop? I think I'm going to get started now. Hang on. I'm going to put everything into the other folder. I want to do a live stack on this. I wish I was wearing my glasses. Okay. All right, I'm going to get started. We're going after the Black Eye Galaxy. Let's go for it. And there goes my scope. It's low. It's going to start off low in the middle of the, or at the start of the night. Improve my eyesight. I got a lamp here. Look how bright the moon got. I know I'm not going to finish it today because it's going to get cloudy, but I think maybe I can I just want to finish one more galaxy before the moon fully comes back. So if I can capture this again tomorrow, I think it'll be a productive moon cycle for me. Yeah, I got to throw this hat in the wash. All right, we're going after the Black Eye Galaxy, and we'll do a live stack where I'm going through an autofocus right now. A black-blue origin. Oh, nice. That's okay if focus takes a little longer because it's still kind of light outside. So I don't mind if this has to go through a few cycles. Oh, of course, when I say that, it finishes correctly on the first try. Of course. I guess that's the secret. Tell your software that you don't mind if it fails, and then it works fine. Hey, Charlie, how are you? Good to see you again. Charlie, are you doing any astrophotography or are you just playing your guitar and drums? Have you left this hobby? We're friends on Facebook and I always see Charlie on playing in a band or doing solo. You're back at it. Oh, okay, good. Charlie, was that you when you interviewed Doug one time and the video was sideways for the whole interview? I had to watch it like this. I don't know if that was you, Charlie. Yes, it was good. Paragliding, right. Yes, you and Declaration. Oh, Declination Dan. Yes, Cosmic Charlie and Declination Dan. They were a team. They used to have a YouTube. Do you still see Dan, or have you guys just drifted apart? Oh, you do. I know he teams up with others now on his YouTube channel. He's got 2 or 3 people at a time with him. Astroworld, right? Astroworld. Okay, there's the Black Eye Galaxy and there's the bright star. It doesn't look like much yet, but once we start imaging with 5 minute. Oh, wait a minute. That star's going to be blown out. If it's a bright star and I'm doing 5 minute exposures, that star might be blown out. Maybe this was not a good idea. I don't know how bright that star is going to be. I'll have to see. When I captured Vega, maybe it's not as bright as I thought. When I captured Vega, I kept the exposures down to 30 seconds. If that star is blown out, I'm going to put the galaxy back in the center. Yeah, I would like to take... you wouldn't do 5-minute exposures, but I want to do 5-minute exposures on the galaxy. And just maybe I should just forget that star. Clone stamp. Let's just see how one star... Let's do one 5-minute image and see how it looks. Maybe that star won't be a troublemaker. But just in case it is, I'm going to forget about that star. I'm going to set up another one for this galaxy without the star. I could capture IFN. Is that worth it, guys, to get that IFN, or forget the stupid IFN? No matter what, if I want the galaxy in the center, the star is going to be there. I could do it like this. How's that, Brody? Do you think like that? I could do it like that. What do you guys think? And forget that star? Go a little more? Should I just forget about that star and capture this? Yes? Go more towards the galaxy. It's too late, Brody. You want me to redo that again? Why do you tell me this late? Why do you tell me this late? All right, let's forget this one. No, I think it was okay, Brody. No? All right, I'll go more towards the galaxy. I'm still going to capture a full image on that first one. I just want to see how it looks. Because if that looks okay, then I've got the bright star, I've got the galaxy, and I've got IFN. Yeah, forget the IFN. That's a good one. Brody, then how do you want it, Brody? Like this? Like that? How's that? Is that good like that? A little more to the right? You want the galaxy more towards the center? Like that? I want to stay away from that bright star. I'm worried about a diffraction spike, even though it's not in the image. I don't know. Right here. All right. Let's do this. M64 IFN. Clone stamp. But we'll see. I can't wait to see this first 5-minute exposure. That's the fudgicles. That was the fudgicles I just ate. Can't find it anymore. Let's open up PixInsight. My ear itches. I don't think that star is quite as bright as I thought it was. If it's not so bright, then I've got the galaxy, I've got a bright star, and I've got IFN. I think that would be a really cool picture if I can keep it. And there's the galaxy. Let's just go into, let's take a look at. Am I blown out there? Is that blown out, guys? Should I stack a couple? Is the galaxy blown out? Well, I can do 30-second exposures. No, the galaxy is definitely not blown out. I think the star is blown out, though. I don't know. Tough call. Yeah, the K reading says 1.0. The K reading says 1. I could just do 1-minute exposures on this. Why don't I just do 1-minute exposures? You know, that star is really no big deal. Why do I even want to keep it? Good idea. Why don't we go with option 3? With the IFN. Although I hate IFN. It's a pain to deal with. Should I do it? I think I should put the galaxy in the middle. I think I'm just going to go with the galaxy in the middle, guys. Forget IFN. No, I don't think so. No, because the IFN is only going to show up good if I go for a 20-hour. It ain't worth it. I say screw the screw the star and screw the IFN. I'm not going for a 20-hour picture just to get some faint dust at the top. Nah. That I have no interest in it. I want to put it right in the center, and that frickin' star is still going to be there. I'll just crop it out. It's going to be in the picture anyway. The diffraction spike will be in the picture. Galaxy is going in the center. Forget that star. It's just not interesting enough. The king has spoken. Your ideas have been noted. Although the IFN would have been unique, because I don't recall seeing M64 with IFN. You know, if the moon wasn't coming back, maybe I would have, but I want to finish this galaxy before the moon is all the way back. Noted, but ignored. The suggestion box is now closed. All right, we're recentering the galaxy, then we'll do a live stack. Excuse me. Oy, that galaxy is not very big, but after I drizzle it, that's 100%. Okay, after I drizzle it, it'll be that big, and I think that's pretty good. That's okay. We didn't really waste too much time because we were really the mean readout was over 8,000, and that's not good data. So we had time to experiment. Or was that the plate solve? The Nina question. Hello, Nabby. What's the Nina question? The Nina who was a stockbroker who hung up on me because she didn't like what I said? I said, Nina, if I was going to invest with you, I would have done it already. Oh, click. And she hung up on me. That Nina? I love Starfront. I'm having so much fun. And I can't wait to process new data. And I've become really productive because our entire winter in Detroit was a washout, nothing but clouds. that star made it into the picture anyway. but it's going to get cropped out. Chuck is avoiding. Yeah, photobomb. No, I'm never going to do Nina unless there's some kind of, killer function that I have to make me leave Sequence Generator Pro, but I haven't seen any killer feature that is a necessity. My chair keeps rolling back. I don't change for the sake of changing. If Sequence Generator Pro all of a sudden says I needed to start paying $50 a year subscription fee, I'm out and I'm going to Nina. But I've been using Sequence Generator Pro with no cost for years and years and years. And I'm not changing for the sake of changing. If I were new to the hobby and just got into this, yeah, I would go with all free software. Absolutely. But yeah, there's just no reason to change now because there's no extra cost now. I'm using SGP. I think I paid for SGP once, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago. I'm still using it. Like PixInsight, paid for the $2.99 once. I'm still using it. Nina, Cyril, SETI, Astro. Uh-huh. Is that all free software, Ben? I got to give PixInsight credit because they keep making some pretty major enhancements and not recharging people. I mean, when are they ever going to go to version 2.0? Yeah, it's always 1.89 something dot 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 whatever. I would probably pay when they finally do upgrade because they deserve it. That they absolutely deserve it because they haven't charged us for revisions in so long. Don't give them ideas. Yeah, that's true. That would be funny if they're listening right now. Chuck said he'd pay everybody. It's expensive enough, but not when you consider if you bought it 7 or 8 years ago. $2.99 spread out over that long wasn't really that bad. We're going to get a better idea of this galaxy after we get about 15 or 20 minutes of it. Right now, we're working on the first 5 minutes. You see, my ADU on those other ones was over 8,000, so we had time to spare. So I didn't really lose anything by changing my mind. Yeah, I'd say so, Pete. You use GIMP for touch-ups, Cyril for processing, SETI Astro Suite for cosmic clarity and such. Which of your software, Ben, is the stacking software? Is that Cyril? I can never remember. I don't know if I'm even saying that right. Does anybody use Deep Sky Stacker for stacking anymore? I do not like the results I see, but I don't really use the advanced features of Deep Sky Stacker. I'm sure it could do a much better job. I only ever use the defaults, and it never seems to turn out good. Oh, you use Deep Sky Stacker? Okay. I only use it when I want a quick preview of something. It's crap. Ooh. You see my the mean readout is still 6600, and I'm guessing that's because the moon is out right now, and it's over 20%. After the moon sets, the ADU, that mean readout, will drop under 4000. So I would say that that the mean readout of 6600 for me means I'm a little bit overexposed, but I can deal with it. So when we were seeing if that star was blown out, it really wasn't fair because it was still too bright outside. So it would have been blown out. So maybe as the night goes on, that star really won't be much of a problem. But from what I see there, it really wasn't worth recentering, putting my galaxy off center just to get that star in the picture. I'm glad I put the galaxy back in the center. And forget that silly IFN. Who cares? That IFN, I got it on the M81, M82. I did my 20-hour project. Okay, I did a project with IFN. I'm done. Although I would like to capture Polaris with IFN. That might be cool. But not for this galaxy. After we get 2 exposures, we'll live stack this data and see how it looks. Oh, you haven't tried SETI Astro stacking yet. It's so much faster for stacking than PixInsight. Oh. PixInsight does have a bug. When you get to about 1,500 subs, for whatever reason, PixInsight literally stops running. It just sits there and never finishes. I don't know why. And I don't even know if they're aware of that bug. But I've experienced it. Hunter has experienced it. You know what? Let's get the auto stack. Let's get the live stack going now. You can see that moon is very bright. And I can see Orion is less bright because of the moon. So the moon's definitely having, even at 20%, is having an impact on the sky. But I think I'm safe up until about 40%. Why doesn't it pick up the first image? Why doesn't it say 1 here? Now it says 1, even though I saw this before. All right. There's our galaxy. at 50%. Let's make it 100%. All right, we just got our, that's 10 minutes of data, folks, right there. How did that look? We can already see the black eye. I want to see that star. Was that star really blown out? It looks like it was. It's a nice, pretty, bright star, but forget it. It's going to be cropped out. Because I want to go 5 minutes on this. Need to punch it harder, yeah. What do you think, guys? Is this that interesting of a galaxy? Now I'm having second thoughts. Yeah, it looks big enough. That's what she said. I almost didn't want to say that. Nina has live stacking as well. Yeah. Nice. When I get 3 images, I'm going to do a deep sky stack and see how it looks in PixInsight. That's true, Brian. It's mostly white. Yeah, especially with my aperture. The southern pinwheel is so good, Hunter. That's the one I really want. In fact, I wouldn't mind capturing it right now. I mean, as soon as it rises, just for the fun of it. Let me see. When does it rise again? Let me see. The southern pinwheel is much, much more interesting. Chill out, Stan. Chill out. Chill out. We got this. It doesn't even matter because we're going to go into Deep Sky Stacker anyway. In fact, why don't we just close this? Let's just go see how it looks in Deep Sky Stacker. But let me see the M83, if that's going to rise anytime soon. Oh. A pod screenshot. Did you guys hear something? Did you guys hear something? I'm going to see my surveillance. I could have sworn I heard something at the back door. Oh my God. Maybe it was thunder I heard. Let's see the front door. Porch camera. What temperature is it? Yeah. Okay. That's all right. Let's stack our 15 minutes of data. I'm always hearing noises down here. You know, that star wasn't blown out. It was only blown out because the sky was too bright. If I had kept my old framing, I could have had the galaxy, the star, and the IFN. Do we want to do it one more chance? One more chance, guys. Get the star, the IFN, and the galaxy. I could start over. Last chance. This is a 5-minute exposure, and that star was not blown out. If it ain't blown out with the 5-minute exposure, I'm not worried about it. Yeah. I think it's not too late to change our mind. But then I have to go deep, like 20 hours for that IFN. Yeah. I don't know how strong that IFN is. Well, let's just do it, because I'm going to keep thinking about it now. Let's stop the presses. Stop the presses. That's what she said. I was waiting for that. Let's stop the presses. We got to do this right. I'm going to remove you. Goodbye. Let's get rid of all the current data. All right. We haven't lost too much time. And the exposures are still way above what I like them to be anyway. Thanks to Mr. Moon. Yep. Starting like yesterday. We got to do this right or we're going to regret it. Why does this look different? How's that framing, guys? How does that look? Right there. We got a nice bright star for whatever that's worth. Is that star worth offsetting the galaxy? That star is really nothing, actually. That star is a big nothing. Oh, that's the star right there. Is that good? Or do we... I don't want the galaxy too far to the edge. In case it turns out to be nothing. In case that IFN turns out to be nothing. I think I want these two bright stars in the picture. I think right there. I think this is fair. A bit more to the right. What, to the right like that? And here I still got the galaxy close to the center. In case all of this other crap turns out to be nothing. Lower? I'm good right here, guys. I'm going with this. I'm not worried about Pete's OCD. See a psychiatrist for your OCD. Don't tell me your problems. We're starting over, folks, for the third time. Resume. All right, we're back in business. I'll tell you my OCD, and I did this on my last picture. The star wasn't perfectly vertical and horizontal. My mask isn't on perfectly, so I did crop it. I went a little like this, I think. I'm going to be doing this every single picture now to get those spikes vertical, and horizontally even. Leave the Scottish bloke alone.
The trouble with Scotland is that it's full of Scots.
You like that, Wes? That's from Braveheart. I always tease Pete with it. Okay, this is it. We're done. I'm sticking with this. But I don't know if I'm torn if I should, in 2 hours, if I should go after the southern pinwheel. If I go after the southern pinwheel, I have no chance of finishing this galaxy before the moon comes back fully. Tough call, guys. I don't know how many hours I need on the southern pinwheel because it actually looks like a very bright galaxy. All right, we're doing another 5-minute exposure. It's very bright. If anybody here is new to astrophotography, this is it. This is what it's like. Yeah. So, I don't know how many hours I have today because of clouds, but tomorrow, I will be able to the moon will still be coming back brighter, but after it sets, I can stay on this galaxy all night. So I should get a lot of good data tomorrow. And it looked like it was going to be clear tomorrow. I don't know if that's still the case. Like for tonight, it says the moon is coming back in a couple hours, or the clouds are coming in a couple hours, and then rain in the morning. But then tomorrow, starting at 5 p.m., I can only see up to 8 p.m. It looks clear. And then I have rain, rain, rain. Rain, rain, rain. The boredom is the fun. Yeah. When the boredom really kicks in, once I get going, that's when the boredom really starts. Right now, I'm still trying to make up my mind as to what I want. When the boredom kicks in, then I just go and watch Netflix. In the springtime, I am going to be bringing my rigs back out because I didn't really have a choice. I couldn't have imaged in the wintertime anyway. I had clouds every day. But in the springtime, all of the nebulae are coming out. So I want to bring out my Detroit rigs and start doing narrowband. In fact, it would be fun to be able to do broadband with the scope in Texas and combine it with narrowband that I capture in Detroit. Because right now I can't be doing two at the same time. I mean, if I can get two scopes going at once, if I find targets, like what would be a good target to do that with? I don't know. Do I have 360 covers? Huh? 360 covers? What you talking about, Willis? We're still waiting for my first 5-minute exposure to come through again. Right, that's what I was thinking, Pete, because the galaxy would sit right in the center. But stuff for like the Cocoon Nebula, that really wouldn't work unless I used my Redcat to get narrowband, but then it wouldn't be that detailed. I don't... Like the Cocoon Nebula, capture Cocoon in broadband and capture it in narrowband here with the Redcat. Might that work? All right. That's my first image. And the mean readout is getting better. You see, it looks blown out until I stack it. I could capture short exposures if I really needed to. You're imaging the Leo triplet. Excellent. Hey, you guys want to go look in Discord now and see if there's any new pictures? Let's go see what you guys have done in let's go to Discord. I forgot about that. Okay, well, here's what we processed on my stream yesterday. That is the Croc's Eye. That was my processing from yesterday. Not too bad. And distant galaxies here and here, everywhere. I kind of like it. Good job, team. We did that as a group effort. Oh, wait. I haven't seen Caleb. 585MC Pro. Oh, look at that. The 585MC Pro and the DSLR. How many hours was the DSLR? Kind of like the DSLR version. The processing. 2 different scopes? Okay. I kind of like your processing on that DSLR version there. But that's a lot of data for 1 hour you got with that camera. That's Xenix. Oh, very nice, Xenix. 3 hours of data on M106. Xenix, the pinwheel. M101. 5 minute. 1 5-minute frame? Wow. 2 hours. Oh, very nice. Oh, now he's going after the whirlpool. Cool. Holy, M51 is bright. 2 frames stacked. Yes, indeed. He's almost done. "20 minutes on M51. Very nice. Cooper. That looks like the rosette. The sunflower. What was this one? California Nebula. Oh, okay, I see it. Nice, Cooper. Hunter. 8 hours total. Astronomic LRGB. All right, Hunter. With your new mono camera. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, nice, nice, nice M51. And that is Hunter's data. Nice job, Caleb. Wow, you guys are active. Hunter already put his data out there. Nice, Caleb. And Senix is getting in on Hunter's data. Very nice. Logan is back at it. Oh, I wish I could do the sun, but we got rain all week in Detroit. Wow, the sun is active. That's what she said. Pete, what is this now? Pete, nice solar. Pete's doing solar with his own equipment. Nice, Pete. Very nice. Wow, cool. Did you get a time lapse of that, Pete? I bet that would have been an interesting one. Very nice, Pete. Did we just get some new images? Oh, or did I not get through everything yet? I know it's my data because of my lopsided stars. Very nice. Your version, Caleb's version of... Oh, cool. That's M94. Nice. How much data do I got here? Should we stack one more time, guys, to see this data? You're going to also be imaging. Oh, cool, Cooper. I'd like to see how it goes. Do I have OneDrive active? Yeah, Stan, when I capture data, it goes straight to OneDrive. Why do you ask that? I'm buffering. Oh. Am I? I wonder why. Let me see. It says here my last image was uploaded 4 minutes ago. Now it's the only thing that's going to OneDrive are these images every 5 minutes of exposure time. So nothing is happening now. Are you hitting buffering once every 5 minutes? I find it hard to believe. I'm on I have 1 gigabit fiber upload and download. Let me run fast.com. Look at that speed. That's my download speed. It couldn't be my internet, even if I'm uploading images. Something else. I mean, look at that speed. So I don't know. Fiber, man. I have AT&T fiber. Yeah, YouTube thing. Or can OBS also cause buffering? OneDrive does strange things. Yeah. Well, I got 3 images. Let's just stack them one more time. And I doubt it's my CPU causing that. My CPU's not working very hard. 17%. Oh, let me save it. Nope, not blown out. And where is the IFN going to be? I think the IFN was near the top, right? It was near, yeah, it was down here. I'm going to be keeping my eye on that. I guarantee, well, I'm not going to guarantee, but that IFN, I think, is going to be way too difficult. I don't think we're going to see IFN here, folks. I am not confident. Now let's see, Pete. Now look, this star is pretty far away from the sun, the center, and I am not seeing any flare. I say that looks pretty good. Let's see this star. I guess we need more data. I think I see a bit of a flare up top there. I always say there's the big bright stars are okay, but there's a certain size star that will cause a flare in my pictures. It's very strange. I never see flares on the big bright star. Yeah, but there's a smaller size star that's in between small, in between big, and that there's a certain size that gets us in our picture. Like this one. It's smaller, and I think I see the flare up here that I don't see down here. You see, I see it already. So it's not on the very bright ones. Very strange problem. Oh, that's interesting, Pete. Yeah, there's the black eye. I guess the black eye should be rotated 180 degrees. So that's 100%. So when I drizzle, that's how big it will be. It's small. That's what she said. We'll see. I'm going to stay on this. That's what she said. Never ends. All right, that's all I got tonight, guys. I'm just going to let this thing run. I know Brody would prefer that I keep the stream going all night, but that's not going to happen, Brody. Not tonight. Maybe on a private live stream I'll do that. Oh, okay, Pete. You should use the start captured with the Redcat, right? Interesting idea. You keep them ideas coming, Pete. That's what I tell my brother. You keep them ideas coming. When I humor him, he gets angry. See you later, guys. I'm taking off. Okay, I'm taking the hat off. Taking the hat off.